Hello, it's Connor here. And today we're doing purpose, which is an interesting topic because purpose essentially, we have a different outlook on purpose these days. But purpose is essentially the aim or the goal we are currently pursuing or that we wish to pursue in life. Like sometimes it's defining, sometimes it's not, sometimes it determines our whole path in life, and other times we just need to choose it for where we are now. Yeah, sometimes it's grand or sometimes it's just a pursuit which we wish to currently undertake. We'll get to all of that in a little bit. We're a bit sleepy today because we tried to wake up early for a new routine, but the waking up early made us very sluggish for the new routine. But that's okay because we'll adapt. But yeah, today brain's not fully with it, just due to sleep, but we'll still do our best. And we are starting so late because we had more corruption this morning, which is the third day straight now. We had files just getting corrupted, and we downloaded a malware and hopefully got it all sorted. Yeah, it's really all over the shop, these corrupted files and stuff. And we're no longer getting day 73 of meditations or anything. Well, I have to redo day 73 of meditations because everything corrupted and I can't get it back. So yeah, we spent the last hour kind of just fixing all that up, which has been fun. We're hoping all the corruption stops soon, because I think we've dedicated a lot of time to just solving issues based on corruption this past week. So it'd be nice to just be able to knuckle down without worrying about it. Purpose. Turn that down a bit, it's quite loud. But we looked at the purpose folder, or the thing that we recorded actually beginning of last week, quite a while ago. And it actually plays, which means it's not corrupted. Which means we're actually happy when it comes to this. As long as it doesn't corrupt. Once the video is made, like what happened with our last meditation. Hello. We don't know what we said either because this was filmed so long ago. And our perspective on purpose is different today than it was. Well, it's different when we wrote purpose was probably like more than half a year ago. So when we were actually creating this video, our perspective was different. But that's why we have the clarity period, so that we can actually express how we feel now. Hello. Yeah. So Connor, yeah. So purpose. Today we talk about purpose. Now we can't hear the music. So yeah, we're just gonna listen to it, do it the easy way. We'll clarify stuff if things need clarification. We talk about what purpose is, as most of us kind of have this inner feeling of
Hello.
Yeah, and then we're resetting because
Hello. Hello. Kind of yeah.
forget how many times we actually reset.
Hello. Hello. Kind of yeah. Hello. Hello. Kind of yeah. Today we're talking about hello. Kind of yeah. Purpose. Today we talk about purpose. Hello. Kind of. Hello. So today we're talking about purpose, and we're essentially talking about one, what it is to people, like that innate feeling of.
Yeah, sometimes it's a struggle making these.
So purpose. Yeah. So
Let's see.
hello. Kind of yeah. So purpose. Today we talk about purpose. Today we're talking about purpose, and we're essentially. Hello. Kind of yeah. Today we're talking about purpose, and we're essentially talking about one, what it is to people, like that innate feeling of wanting to achieve or needing to strive for something. Two, how to find purpose when we don't fully know our direction. Don't
We need to zoom in a little bit.
fully when we don't fully know our when we how to find purpose when we don't purpose. Find purpose when we don't fully know our direction in life. Direction in life. Talk about our journey, the journey it takes, and the comparison. About enjoying the journey and not comparing too much. Enjoying one's own life and the pursuit of it, and the pursuit of the dreams they wish to achieve. And how to enjoy the journey along the way, as that is the most important. How us as unique individuals talk about our journey, the journey it takes, and the comparison. About enjoying the journey and not comparing too much. Enjoying one's own life and the pursuit of it, and the pursuit of the dreams they wish to achieve. They wish to achieve, and how to enjoy the journey along the way, as that is the most important part, to enjoy the journey. And then we talk about how all of purpose, in a sense, is kind of optional. In a sense, is kind of optional. How us as unique individuals enjoy different things, we can find accomplishment in different things, even different perspectives, to the point where our purpose is completely optional and determined by us. There's no predetermined purpose. We assign those tasks ourselves.
So there's no predetermined purpose? Is that what we're saying? think when it comes to life, there's no predetermined purpose. So, or how we wish to pursue life. Maybe there's something we enjoy and that we love, and we manifest that, and that feels like divine purpose, because we create something out of what we love doing, which is awesome. But essentially, it's saying that most of the purposes we choose for ourselves. Maybe most of the purposes in life is people choosing to pursue that purpose for themselves. Meaning your purpose is kind of optional in a sense. You get to determine what you want to do. And if you want to align your purpose with the things that you enjoy and the things that you appreciate and like, then that's good. Good purpose.
So we'll get into it. We assign those tasks ourselves.
Can there be a purpose that's like beyond, that's like not assigned by us? Probably. Do we know what it is? Not really. So yeah, that's why we assign our own purpose, because we don't really know the higher purpose. And even trying to follow the higher purpose is still assigning our own purpose, because we don't know the higher purpose, so how can we follow it? Let me get a drink. 1 second. Okay. We back.
We assign the determined purpose. We assign those tasks ourselves. So we'll get into it.
So we'll get into it.
We'll get into it. So we'll get into it. Purpose. What is purpose? It is whatever Purpose. What is purpose?
Pips. Pips is here. Go under the bed.
What is purpose? It is whatever mission you assign yourself in life, and it can truly be anything. Purpose gives people something to aim towards, direction. It is a tightrope we walk so we do not fall to the depths and confusion of life. Becoming a great chef, taking care of...
I know if we should turn it up or not. This could have been the period where our mic was like silent. Had troubles with the mic as well. Lots of troubles. Trouble with this desk too. This desk is about to collapse. That's just part of living, baby. Just part of living.
Is purpose. It is whatever mission you assign yourself in life, and it can truly be anything. Purpose gives people something to aim towards, direction. It is a tightrope we walk so we do not fall to the depths and confusion of life. Becoming a great chef, taking care of family, discovering something profound through research, or even just to survive. These are all paths for people to align with. These pathways being unlimited and to align with. These to align with. These pathways.
Yeah, we're gonna turn it up to 8. Struggle to hear, honestly. That's a fucking loud truck. Oh, yeah. 8.2. 8.2. Whew. We're attempting to be back full-time in Deponda this week. Full-time in Deponda. Dedicating more time to it. Once the sleeping pattern's in check. Which we're actually trying to get in check now.
It is whatever mission you assign yourself in life, and it can truly be anything. Purpose gives people something to aim towards, direction. It is a tightrope we walk so we do not fall to the depths and confusion of life. Becoming a great chef, taking care of family, discovering something profound through research, or even just to survive. These are all paths for people to align with, these pathways being unlimited and unique to each individual. What you regard as individual. Individual. What you regard as purpose is that which has meaning to you. Accomplishment
Is that which is meaning to you?
To you. Accomplishments which align with this self-governed assignment provides a deep sense of fulfillment. Provides a deep sense of fulfillment. A genuine form fulfillment, a genuine form of dopamine like no other, making it even more compelling to achieve. A genuine form of dopamine like no other, making it even more compelling to achieve. A genuine form of dopamine like no other, making it even more compelling to achieve. A genuine form of dopamine like no other, making it even more compelling to achieve. A genuine
No.
form of dopamine like no other, making it even more compelling to achieve.
Oh, is that it? Are we?
Essentially, it is the that we attempt.
Okay, let's just cut up all of this and see what's made out of it.
So, purpose. What is purpose? Essentially, it is the pathway
It's the pathway.
the pathway that we attempt to align ourselves to in life so that we attempt to align ourselves to in life so that we have something to aim towards.
So there is something to aim towards. Is purpose our goal in life, our highest goal, our pursuit, the things which we strive for, is our purpose?
This pathway or this purpose which we align ourselves towards deteriorates
the complexity of life.
towards deteriorates the paradox of choice, the paradox of having so many different aims and achievements which we can strive towards, and essentially compacts it down to one or multiple in the same category determined goal,
I'm going to reach that.
which has meaning for oneself.
Or maybe today, this day was all over the shop. So these topic videos, because they're so new, and because the topics are like old, they're like older, like like I said, quite a few months old, even longer, like half a year or more old. That got twisted. I don't know. Like your mind's on other topics.
Deteriorates the paradox of choice, the paradox of having so many different aims and achievements which we can strive towards, and essentially compacts it down to one or multiple in the same category determined goal, which has meaning for oneself and is a fulfilling.
So many pauses, it's crazy.
Endeavor which one wishes themselves to pursue. A lot of people need purpose in the sense of religion or job. A lot of people need religion. A lot of people need purpose in the sense of religion, businesses they pursue, a self they wish to inherit. Purpose is
It's the meaning someone attaches to the purpose, which gives the purpose.
provided.
Or like it's fulfillment. Not even fulfillment, it's like, and that's what kind of gives it its purpose, the meaning we attach to a certain goal or pursuit. The more meaning we attach to it, the higher the purpose for ourselves.
Reason to life, in a sense. Even though that's not. Even though reason in life is not determined by purpose, purpose is what gives individuals a reason in life.
Yeah, and it's that's why that's why the goal right now is to stop coming in to days as a mashed potato. Because if we come into the day as a mashed potato, then we speak like a mashed potato. And if we speak like a mashed potato, then the videos become mashed potato. Just a lot of mashed potato. You still get something out of it? Yeah, probably. Some special piece of mashed potato. But that's why the goal now, there's been a lot of progression over these past few months. But the goal today, going forward, is to just be in a better, more consistent state of mind, and which comes with more consistent participation in healthy habits, good sleep schedules, and making sure we're in an optimal state so that the things we create and pursue are in an optimal state as well. That's the goal.
It deteriorates the paradox of choice, the paradox of having so many different aims.
We'll cut this up and see how it sounds without any mass stops. And we'll see what we can cut out from there.
Many different aims and achievements which we can strive towards, and essentially compacts it down to one, and essentially compacts it down to one or multiple in the same category determined goal.
One determined goal.
Towards, and essentially compact compacts it down to one determined goal. One
determined goal.
Strive towards, and essentially compacts it down to deteriorates the paradox of choice, the paradox of having so many different aims and achievements which we can strive towards, and essentially compacts it down to one determined goal, which has meaning for oneself, goal.
Yeah, it's too quiet again. What's going on? Maybe it's dependent on the songs. Some songs are loud, some are quiet.
Determined goal, which has meaning for oneself, for oneself, and is a for oneself, and is a fulfilling
endeavor. Yeah, it doesn't even need to be fulfilling. Purpose can just be a goal we wish to pursue. But who says it has to be fulfilling? Some people want to get to the top of their workplace. Is that always a fulfilling journey?
And is a fulfilling endeavor which one wishes themselves to pursue.
Not really. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's a hit or miss. Because who says purpose always has to be fulfilling? Maybe it means fulfilling within one's own mind, within one's own depiction of self. That seems more reasonable. Meaning that it's not may not be fulfilling day by day, but it's a fulfilling goal to strive for
oneself, and is a fulfilling self, and is a fulfilling endeavor which one wishes themselves to pursue. To pursue. A lot of people need purpose in the sense of religion or job. A lot of people need to pursue. A lot of people need purpose in the sense of religion. of religion, businesses they pursue, a self they wish to inherit. Purpose is provided to give reason to life, in a sense. Even though that's not
This is where we kind of determine that you can have different purpose. So I feel like if I was going to speak about it today after reviewing this video, at least the start of this video, I mean, if only 2 minutes in, there's 30 more minutes of editing and like content or like speech to be delivered. Honestly, we'll see how it goes. But I think with this realization of purpose, you've seen the meditations lately, purpose beyond purpose. We do talk about it in this video for sure. Essentially saying you can assign yourself a purpose which always allows yourself to be fulfilled, essentially. Meaning you can be fulfilled at every moment of every day, both moving beyond materialistic and lifelike purpose to a purpose of being, of seeing. And when you come from this place when purpose is placed on the emphasis of seeing what's before you, then as long as you see what's before you, you switch into the moment before you and actually experience it, then you're fulfilling your purpose, and then you're happy. And you can pursue other things still.
Even though it's
a very base description, but you've heard it plenty of times recently, so I've really got to go bathroom there, so I'll be back. Goodbye. can barely see Pippa. It's under the bed. Got her foot too. Just wigging her out. Let's keep going.
Reason in life is not determined by purpose. Purpose is what gives individuals a reason in life. Even though reason into life in a sense. Even purpose is provided to give reason to life in a sense. Even though reason in a sense. Even though reason in life is not determined by purpose, purpose is what gives individuals a reason in life. Technically, I could delve into deriving life from perspective and awareness over purpose, but purpose is valuable, and I think a lot of people know that, and I think a lot of people wish for purpose but don't really truly know where to start. So that's where we'll go now. So that's what we'll get into. Technically, I could delve into deriving life from perspective and awareness. Technically, I could delve into deriving life from perspective and awareness over purpose.
Even that is purpose in itself as well.
But purpose is valuable, and I think a lot of people know that, and I think a lot of people deriving life from perspective and awareness over purpose, but purpose is valuable. I think a lot of people know that. A lot of people know that, and I think a lot of people purpose, but purpose is valuable, and I think a lot of people know that, and I think a lot of people wish for purpose but don't really truly know where to start. So that's where we'll go now. Finding purpose. Sometimes the hardest
Finding purpose.
Finding purpose. Purpose.
But we don't need the whole snake in there, huh? There we are.
Purpose. Sometimes the hardest part of purpose is finding it. Our purpose kind of becomes to discover our purpose. And if that is the case, then allow that to be your current purpose. Purpose is always expanded upon. Sometimes we achieve purpose. Purpose is purpose. Purpose is always expanded upon.
Very fast paced, this paragraph. It's okay.
Expanded upon. Sometimes we achieve a purpose just to pursue a new purpose. So if you're attempting, so a purpose just to pursue a new purpose. So if you are attempting to discover a purpose to pursue in life, then focus strongly on what you would truly like to achieve.
God, why am I struggling to speak so fucking bad? It's like normal reading, just read it normally.
So if you are attempting to discover a purpose to pursue in life, then focus strongly on what you would.
I need to get better at reading before we ever read an audio book or anything. We'll keep practicing through blogs though, they'll get better as time goes on.
Truly like to achieve, and ponder around the possibilities of achieving it.
But right now the speech is confusing me more than because it's like fast, you know?
Sometimes we achieve a purpose just to pursue a new purpose. So if you are attempting to discover a purpose to pursue in life, then focus strongly on what you would truly like to achieve. Attempting to discover a purpose to pursue in life, then focus strongly on what you would truly like to achieve, and ponder around the possibilities of it. If you are attempting to discover a purpose to pursue in life, then focus strongly on what you would truly like to achieve and ponder around the possibilities of achieving it. If you are truly to commit yourself to this dream or the purpose or direction in life you have chosen, could you begin making life you have chosen? Could you begin making progress towards it? Where would you start? What skills might you need to open? What skills might you start? Where would you start? What skills might you need to improve upon? To improve upon. Where would you start, and what skills might you need to improve upon? Stop trying to believe. Could you begin making progress towards it? Where would you start? In making progress towards it. Where would you start, and what skills might you need to improve upon? And what skills might you need to improve upon? And what skills might you need to improve upon? Improve upon. Stop trying to believe you're meant to have this amazing life-inducing purpose from the get-go. the get-go. Stop trying to believe you are meant to have this amazing, life-inducing purpose from the get-go. Stop trying to believe you are meant to have this amazing, life-inducing purpose from the get-go. Stop trying to believe you are meant to have this amazing, life-inducing purpose from the get-go. Sometimes it is best. Stop trying to believe. Improve upon. Stop trying to believe you are meant to have this amazing, life-inducing purpose from the get-go. Purpose from the get-go. Sometimes it is best to commit yourself in purpose one step at a time. If you want to discover a purpose for yourself, then that is your purpose for the time being. Commit yourself Commit yourself to that. And with that commitment, you will achieve and discover a new purpose, one step at a time. Purpose, one step at a time. Try new things, delve deep into life, dreams, thoughts, and yourself. Discover what you love and what has meaning to you and pursue it.
And pursue it. Nice.
When we don't have current purpose, allow your purpose. When we don't have current purpose, allow your current purpose to be finding purpose. That is your purpose.
That is your purpose.
And that's if you want to. Purpose. And that's if you want to find purpose.
We were meant to do this video last week. Oops. I think we have 12 videos to catch up on. Which we should aim to do 2 a week. If we can do 2 a week, then it's done within 6 weeks. And then we'll greatly develop the skill of creating these videos as well. So then when we come to updating the current videos, or when we come to writing the current blogs and then making videos out of them, they'll be 10 times better than the old blogs we've written and the videos created around them. So should we aim for 2 videos a week? The problem is topics, like writing. We're going to have book videos soon as well. Which is why we need to get back to 4 hours a day. We need to start at 8 o'clock in the morning. Because we start at 8 o'clock, then we got the extra hour, and then we got an extra hour to keep on top of everything. And that would be awesome. Or to do more. Because yeah, there's a lot of videos to be made, but we have to write blogs as well, because the blogs is where the learning happens. The blogs is the main part. So update the videos, go to the blogs.
If you want to find purpose, essentially we already have purpose, or we can purpose, or we can already the tricky part about it, we already have purpose, or we can already the tricky part about it is a lot of people see others, comparison sometimes, see others with this purpose that means a lot to them and they're pursuing it, and purpose. And that's if you want to find purpose. Essentially we already have purpose. The tricky part about it is a lot of people see others, comparison sometimes,
We back. We are back.
see others, comparison, and that's if you want to find purpose. Essentially we already have purpose. The tricky part about it is a lot of people see others, comparison sometimes, see others with this purpose that means a lot to them and they're pursuing it and doing great things. Then we feel ourselves, we feel that we need a deep purpose, a life-changing purpose. And we're surprised as to where it is, like why changing purpose. And we're surprised as to where it is, like why don't we have this innate idea that wants to change the whole universe in a heartbeat, you know?
Change the whole universe in a heartbeat. It's never that simple. But, and this problem specific, I guess we had that for a long time. We were lost for a while. Until about 20 years old. Which isn't a while at all honesty. But, I mean, all through high school we didn't know where we were going. 18, 19, we were just working jobs that allowed us to get money so that we could upkeep. But we never knew what we were doing.
And we're surprised as to where it is.
And it takes dramatic events,
Like why?
sometimes, for people to pursue a direction that they choose rather than a direction that's assigned to them. Or it takes like midlife crises and stuff, you know. But it's good to choose your own direction. And a lot of people see it as you're meant to have this predetermined purpose, which you're meant to follow. But it's more so we assign our own purpose, dependent on what we wish to achieve. but more so than what we wish to achieve is what we wish to make out of life. So if we wish to make it an exciting life, yet we wish to pursue things at the same time, then we can find a purpose which accommodates that. But it's not going to snap up in a flip of a heartbeat. You know, you're going to have to like discover things and learn things and aim yourself at new habits or new goals, you know. It's got to be change that happens if you wish to pursue a bigger purpose. But that change is derived from beginning with a purpose in mind. If that purpose in mind, or that beginning purpose, is to discover purpose, then that's the only purpose you need, because purpose is essentially a goal we set ourselves. So if you set the goal of finding a new goal, then you dedicate time to that, you investigate it, and you find yourself
that means
a
a
new
lot.
goal. And you start somewhere and then you build on it over time.
They're pursuing it and doing great things. Then we feel that we need a deep purpose, a life-changing purpose. And we're surprised as to where it is. Like, why don't we have this innate idea that wants to change the whole universe in a heartbeat, you know? And that's where we remind ourselves is that we determine purpose for ourselves.
Yeah, this perspectives. I mean, it's good perspective. It's good to know that we determine purpose. I think that part of it's nice. I feel like I gotta investigate a lot of this more with a new frame of mind that we're in. Because like we said, a lot of this was written while still in a relationship. And things change. Things change dramatically. Mind, everything. It's very different. We had a different outlook on purpose back then as well. But it's good to know that we derive our own purpose, which means if we can give ourselves our own purpose, which we pursue, we'll be very happy
for
living.
Ourselves. When purpose is derived from the self, it means we can create purpose as long as we attach meaning.
As long as we attach meaning.
Attach meaning to any endeavor. And place emphasis that this is attaching meaning to any endeavor. Attach meaning to any endeavor. Place emphasis that this is our key focus or key direction for the time being, if that makes sense. Time being. So instead of looking or trying to find purpose, we create purpose, meaning our current purpose can be created to find or create more purpose. Be created to find or create more purpose.
Yeah, it is an interesting concept. I like it because it allows ourselves responsibility over our own purpose, rather than to think it should be like predetermined. When you have responsibility over your life, and you know you can create your own purpose out of it, then yeah, it's a bit overwhelming because it's going to take a bit of effort, a bit of brain power, a bit of thinking, and a bit of learning too. But at least we know we get to determine something which we wish to work towards. And that purpose can be at any level. There is no real levels to it. Purpose is whatever it means to the individual which is pursuing it. Which means getting promoted in a job, if that has the meaning, if an individual derives purpose from that and a meaning from it, which is important to them, then pursue that purpose. Purpose can be something else. Purpose can be all sorts of things. Purpose doesn't even have to be derived from materialistic things, like materialism or gain in the world. But we can certainly have certain purposes in that regard. Purpose can also be derived from religion, as we mentioned. It's essentially aligning to the higher good that is brought to us by the Bible or by whatever religion people indulge in, and they align their purpose to meet the expectations of what has been set by their religion, which gives people a reason to live and a reason to do good or bad and a reason to do things. It's the meaning. The meaning they attach to it is what attaches the purpose to it as well.
So we allow discovering purpose or creating further purpose or creating a more meaningful purpose to be our current purpose, meaning we dedicate the resources and time and the goals to discovering what we do truly enjoy, what we could truly pursue, experimenting a little bit, understanding, and just spending time with ourselves to reflect purpose or creating a more meaningful purpose to be our current purpose, meaning we dedicate the resources and time and the goals to discovering what we do truly enjoy, what we could truly pursue, experimenting a little bit, understanding, and just spending time with ourselves to reflect and decide what has meaning and value to us and what we could see ourselves pursuing. And time to discovering what we do truly enjoy, what we could truly pursue, experiment, pursue, experimenting a little bit, understanding, and just ending and just spending time with ourselves to reflect and reflect. Ourselves to reflect and decide what has meaning and value to us and what we could see ourselves pursuing.
Nice.
Could see ourselves pursuing. If we are lost to what our purpose is, if we
Yeah, I don't know what this next part's about. Lots of cutting to
we
do.
are lost to what our purpose is,
Probably talking too much during the intermittent periods as well. Try and make it more concise. More concise videos, not ramble.
Is if we seem a little lost currently in life and wish to find purpose which gives us more meaning and reason to live the life we live, then sometimes currently our current purpose right now is to just explore what purposes we could assign ourselves to in life. Technically, we do not have to pursuing. If we are lost to what our purpose is, if we seem a little lost, if we seem a little lost currently in life, to what our purpose is, if we seem a little lost currently in life, and we wish to find purpose which gives us more meaning and reason to live, if we seem a little lost currently in life, and is if we seem a little lost currently in life and wish to find purpose which gives us more meaning and reason to live the life we live, live the life we live, then some
Hello? Disconnected for a second. Hope we're back. We'll have to check it out on YouTube in a second.
explore what purposes we could assign ourselves to in life. Technically, we do not have to assign ourselves to a purpose. Technically, we can just be life, seeing life. That could be a purpose.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We can't be going for like 3-4 minutes after every paragraph we read. Maybe for these lower blogs, but when the blogs get a bit bigger, we'll see.
But we are saying if you want something meaningful to pursue, a purpose to pursue which you've always wished for yourself, then your purpose is to find that purpose. And that doesn't mean sitting there waiting for it. That means actually going out and looking for it and experimenting and formulating ideas and figuring out what it is. Because it's only, yes, thought can lead you to new ideas, but the thing that's truly going to build whatever you wish to begin is by actually beginning it, getting new ideas, building, developing new ideas of each stepping stone you enhance. So, yeah.
fun. What's the cut out there? I don't really know what we need of this. Let me just check this. Nice.
Live the life we live, then sometimes currently, our current purpose right now is to just explore what purposes we could assign ourselves to in life. Technically, we do not have to assign ourselves to a purpose. Technically, we can just be life, seeing life. That could be a purpose. In life. Technically, we do not have to assign ourselves to a purpose. Technically, we can just be life, seeing life. That could be a purpose.
That is kind of assigning yourself to a purpose. Bit contradictory. But you still choose that purpose. See what happens if we play it all out like this.
Would be a purpose. But we are saying if you want something meaningful to pursue, a purpose to pursue which you've always wished for yourself, then your purpose is to find that purpose. And that doesn't mean sitting there waiting for it.
Thanks, Pips.
Saying if you want something meaningful to pursue, a purpose to pursue which you've always wished for yourself, then your purpose is to find that purpose. And that doesn't mean sitting there waiting for it. That means actually going out and looking for it and experimenting and formulating ideas and figuring out what it is. Because it's only yes, thought can lead you to new ideas, but the because it's only because yes, thought can lead you to new ideas. It is, and figuring out what it is. Yes, thought can lead you to new ideas, but the thing that's truly going to build whatever you wish to begin is by actually beginning it, getting new ideas, building, developing new ideas of each stepping stone you enhance. So, yep. Fun. Each stepping stone you enhance. And now we'll get into the journey. Stepping stone you enhance. And now we'll get into the journey. A journey. Journey. Everyone in life. Technically, we do not have to to in life. Technically, assign ourselves to in life. Technically, we do not have to assign ourselves to a purpose. Technically, we can just be like. Technically, we do not have to assign ourselves to a purpose. Technically, we can just be life, seeing life. That could be a purpose. But we are saying if you want something meaningful to pursue, a purpose to pursue which you've always wished for yourself, then your purpose is to find that purpose. And that doesn't mean sitting there waiting for it. That means actually going out and looking for it and experimenting and formulating ideas and figuring out what it is. Yes, thought can lead you to new ideas, but the thing that's truly going to build whatever you wish to begin is by actually beginning it, getting new ideas, building, developing new ideas of each stepping stone you enhance. And now we'll go into the journey.
Seems a bit rushed, but that's okay.
Journey. We'll go into the journey you enhance. And now
Who's got rid of stuff, haven't I? We're doing that. Oh no, I didn't.
we'll go into the journey. We'll go into the journey. Everyone's on their own journey, accomplished in their own time. Journey, accomplished in their own time. Comparison. On their own journey, accomplished in their own time. Comparison is the thief of one's current accomplishments, because people reflect based on perceived timelines which do not currently reflect the self. An example which do not currently reflect the self. An example of this is people who start uni late. An example currently reflect the self. An example of this is people who start uni late. Many state they're behind. No, you're on your own journey and everything runs in accordance to your timeline, not the perceptions of the world or society.
Essentially, yeah. Everything runs in accordance to your timeline. It's your life, it's the only life you see and you perceive, and the only life you encompass, then what's the point in running on someone else's life timeline? You're on your own timeline. You do what you do in accordance to your life.
Timeline, not the perceptions of the world or society. Live your own life. It is yours to cherish and yours to do with what you will. Timeline, not the perceptions of the world or society. Live your own life. It is yours to cherish. society. Live your own life. It is yours to cherish and yours to do with what you will. Purpose rotates and changes in accordance with life. Needs and resources may life.
Ooh, getting hungry as.
In accordance with life. Needs and resources may determine current purpose.
This is what we're reading.
Purpose rotates and changes in accordance with life. Needs and resources may determine current purpose. Needs and resources may determine current purpose. Changes in accordance with life. Needs and resources may determine current purpose. An individual struggling for food and shelter, that may become their purpose. Needs and resources may determine current purpose. An individual struggling for food and shelter, that may become their purpose. Once that purpose is achieved, new purpose become.
It is strange how purpose kind of adapts with like the hierarchy of needs. So yeah, purpose can be just to survive. That can be a purpose. And it like goes up. Purpose can then be resources, like more food or more obtaining more stuff so you can live a better life. And then it can go into, like we said earlier, beyond purpose as well. So you can work into purpose through like careers as well. I mean, purpose comes in anyway. It's pretty much whatever one wishes to pursue and achieve. But I'm saying there's like different levels. There's like survival, which is like fundamental purpose. Then it can expand with the states you are or where you are in the world with the resources you have. Then it can go to like that self-actualization purpose where we have resources, but then we want to create something out of the resources. And then it can, I still feel like there's beyond purpose. I think that's something that's changed since writing this. I see purpose as less important as it used to be. Because we talked about in meditation, a lot of people can use purpose to derive their sense of self, which is what gives meaning and reason to the purpose. Whereas we shouldn't really derive a sense. If we want to be happy in everyday life, or if we want to be fulfilled, then technically deriving identity from material purpose can cause us a lot of strife and a lot of stress and a lot of hardship. When something backfires, when something goes wrong, when we're meeting our potential, or meeting our expectations, then our feelings are derived from that purpose. Whereas if you place purpose beyond that purpose, and purpose becomes experiencing life before you, something very simple, then we don't overcomplicate a material purpose, because the purpose is just being able to pursue what's before us. That's where I come in from beyond purpose, and I think that realization has switched our perspective on this video, because we realized that there's something a bit more to purpose than just pursuing a goal in life. As much meaning and fulfillment as that can bring individuals, and as much as it allows people to want to pursue life more due to the meaning they derive from what they wish to achieve, that's awesome. And that's what religion does as well. We mentioned religion. It gives people meaning, it gives people a purpose to live by. But I think once you notice purpose, or when you can recognize purpose, then you can actually move beyond purpose or beyond ambition. Not beyond's the right word, but you can stop deriving yourself from ambition. You can move above ambition to a place of serenity or like peace. Whether you are undertaking a pursuit or not. Essentially, your well-being isn't derived by outside world or the things that happen, but it's derived by a place within. Or maybe it is just a purpose to just navigate from a place of when you're being with the whole, experiencing the whole, that becomes purpose, because whole seeing whole, all of existence experiencing the rest of existence, or like everything experiencing itself, becomes like a purpose beyond purpose, where that's the only real thing you need to do. It's very simple. I always struggle to explain it. I don't know why. Explain it. We have been explaining it a bit. I'm sure you guys pick it up by now, but all we're saying is there's a place of mind where you can be peaceful all the time, where you don't need to derive your sense of peace and well-being from something in this world or a high pursuit we are aiming towards, or the job we work, or how well we are doing and achieving in everyday life. We don't have to derive our peace from that. You can derive your peace from a place of mind and a purpose that's very simplified in, I guess, the divine in a sense. Divine relating to the whole and all of existence. And then when we find the fulfillment in that, then it makes pursuing other things and achieving other things a lot easier, because then life becomes like a play, and everything else you do is just a part of playing.
That may become their purpose. Once that purpose is achieved, new purpose is set, maybe new employment, more income. Say all this is achieved, all money in the world and resources at your disposal. All this is achieved, all money in new purpose is set, maybe new employment, more income. Maybe new employment, more income. Say all this is achieved, all money in the world and resources at your disposal. Then what becomes your purpose?
Yeah, I think I was being careful not to give off the wrong. I think that's why I was so confused with how we were speaking. Because we didn't want to confuse, we didn't want to make people feel like they needed to keep working towards achieving something. You should work towards achieving something and figuring stuff out, but like materialistic pursuits, if they're like, okay, we got to achieve a car, and then we got to achieve a cooler car, then a cool house. Maybe that's like the purpose. We don't want people to feel like they're always needing to chase something. So I think that's the message we were trying not to give off. That there is other ways. But when it comes to purpose, it is a goal we are setting for ourselves to pursue. And hopefully it's a meaningful one. Because if purpose is derived from us, if we determine it, then we get to decide whether what it is for one, and if we enjoy it or not, to an extent. And sometimes maybe purpose isn't determined by us as well. Or maybe it is, but it's also determined by environmental factors, you know? Like the food part, it's like we don't really determine that purpose. We do determine that purpose because we need food if we're starving. We need food, so our purpose right now, get food. So it's determined by us, but obviously there's that necessity as well. And a lot of people can have their lives determined by necessity in the sense where they feel like they need money. So what do? They work, and their purpose becomes determined towards promotions in their job or more income or better job, or because we feel like we're always in necessity of needing this money. Which is fair because yeah, it's tough, and it's tough to juggle to a degree. But I think if we decide money, I don't know, maybe money is a necessity and that can be one purpose, but if we want like a different purpose or something different out of life, then we can explore and experiment and see what else we can come up with, you know. If we play around with the same toys, then we're gonna get the same results. So let's spice it up and incorporate some new toys, huh? Some new things to play with.
Then what becomes your purpose? What becomes your purpose? Purpose is the end goal which is always expanded upon or pursued to a greater extent.
Gee whiz. Oh, this is about journey. Happy days. This is essentially exactly what we're talking
Purpose. Purpose is,
which makes sense because we're talking about the
the
video.
end goal which is
But we're going to go into
always
journey.
expanded upon or pursued to a greater extent. Purpose does not have to align with anything apart from what provides your sense. Purpose does not pursued to a greater extent. Purpose does not need to align with anything apart from what provides your sense of meaning. So pursue to align with anything apart from what provides your sense of meaning. So pursue that which gives your sense of meaning. So pursue that which gives you a sense of fulfillment. Of fulfillment. Everyone's on a different journey.
Smack.
Comparison, the thief of joy, probably heard many times.
Get past me. That's it. Okay. Keep it going. How long do we have? 20 minutes?
Joy, probably heard many times. Everyone's on a different journey. Comparison, the thief of joy, probably heard many times. And the thief of one's current accomplishments. Comparison's a massive one when it comes to accomplishments. Comparison's a massive one when it comes to many people, many of us get caught up in comparison. Massive one when it comes to accomplishments. And the thief of one's current accomplishments. Accomplishments. Many of us get caught up in comparison, comparing one person to another. Comparing one person to another, comparing self to others, essentially, and comparing essentially, and comparing one's current life accomplishments to a depicted life accomplishment of another. Which isn't really necessary, as one person to another, comparing self to others, essentially, and comparing one person to another, comparing self to others, essentially. One's current life accomplishments to a depicted life accomplishment of another. Current life accomplishments to a depicted life accomplishment of another. Accomplishment of another, which isn't really necessary, as everyone is on their own, and comparing to another, comparing self to others, essentially, one's current life accomplishments to a depicted life accomplishment of another, which isn't really necessary, as everyone is on their own journey in life. Everyone is pursuing their complete own life, so it does not matter where you are in comparison to others, as as it doesn't truly exist, because it does not.
Struggle Street, big block.
Exist, because we are living a life in comparison to others, as it doesn't truly exist, because which isn't really necessary, as everyone is on their own journey in life. Everyone is pursuing their complete own life. So it does not matter where you are in comparison to others, as it doesn't really. We are living a life. So it does not matter where you are in comparison to others. Complete own life. So it does not matter where you are in comparison to others. We are living a life, and everything we've experienced, perceived, thought of, had happened throughout our lives has led us to the moment we're in today. And that is our life. And as long as we know how to enjoy this moment we're in today, then life is fine. Life is all good. Even if it's been fully downhill, but we can switch into seeing the day before us and like, just being like, okay, well, we're here. And like, just being like, okay, well, we're here. Let's just experience it while we've got it before us. Then life is good. It's always determined by the moment.
Test this, bang bang.
By the moment, and that moment does not need to be determined by other people's moments. So if I'm sitting here and I other people's moments, other people's moments. So if I'm sitting here and I can be at peace with where we are in this current moment in life, then that is a happy life. You're already pursuing life correctly. Well, not even with where you are, just being able to see life before you.
I don't know if it's related to, it is related to purpose, in the sense that it's saying align your purpose with a bit of presence, or know how to enjoy life and then align your purpose to it. This is us speaking from, I guess, the present day. So it kind of stems away from purpose, which can be a bit confusing for the video.
Correctly. Well, not even with where you are, just being able to see life before you, then that is a happy life. If we can see life before us, and we're playing with like a little toy car, and we look over and someone's got a monster truck, see life before you, then that is a happy life. If we can see life before us, and we're playing with like a little toy car, and we look over and someone's got a monster truck, we're like, oh fuck, I was really enjoying this. We're like, oh fuck, I was really enjoying this toy car, but that guy's got something so much better than me, so I don't want to enjoy this anymore. It's a bit like Okay, well, you don't even have that over there right now. You're just comparing and you're ruining your own life and what you do have for a depiction that you see, but you don't truly know what's under the rugs, you know? That you see, but you don't truly know what's under the rugs, you know? Comparisons. Comparisons silly in the sense that we destroy our own well-being through our own depiction of where we should be. We kind of guilt trip ourselves. Silly in the sense that we destroy our own well-being through our own depiction of where we should be. We kind of guilt trip ourselves into
We're gonna agree there.
into feeling like we need to always be more, even though all life expects of us is to expects us all life expects all life expects of us is to experience exactly where we are, or experience in exactly the place I am. Experience exactly where expects of us is to experience exactly where we are. Where we are, or experience in exactly the place I am. Doing exactly what I am doing. No, that's a bit of a steer away from purpose, but essentially it's saying, one, do not compare to others, yes, I've been told that a billion times, but two, just enjoy life before you have to enjoy the journey as well. If you're to align yourself with purpose, so if your purpose right now is to find purpose, then enjoy that moment of finding the purpose. Be like, okay, this is interesting. See life before you. Okay, you've got to find purpose. So what are we kind of interested in? Start exploring a little bit. See what sparks your interest. Read a little bit. See what sparks your mind. Investigate, journal, But you've got to flow with these moments, each and every part of these moments, because it is the moments which determine your life and not the achievement at the end of it. Enjoy the journey to enjoy the life. Don't enjoy the achievement to enjoy.
Facts, honestly. It's a good segment. Everyone knows that. Everyone's been told enjoy the journey. It's common sense, but it really is true. You can't set yourself a purpose, a high purpose to achieve, or that you wish to achieve, and then derive your well-being from that. Everyone's tried it, and no one feels good about it.
Enjoy the achievement to enjoy the
Maybe people can certainly achieve stuff through that as well. You see it in business all the time. People start a business, and they pursue the business wholeheartedly, because that's their purpose. And yeah, stuff comes from it. I don't know. Do they find fulfillment? Are they finding fulfillment every day, or do they still feel like wasted days or unenjoyed days? Because it's the days that we enjoy which mean the most to us. And we have the potential to enjoy every day if we choose to. Because we're limited in the amount of enjoyable days we can have. So why not enjoy them all? Well, we're limited in the amount of days we have, so why not choose to enjoy them all?
Of self, which will last 20 minutes by the end of it. So, achievement to enjoy the depiction of self, which will last life. Don't enjoy the achievement to enjoy the depiction of self, which will last 20 minutes by the end of it. So, what we are saying is.
Yeah, hopefully we clarify this well. I can clarify in my own mind right now, hoping it's just clarified in the video.
20 minutes by the end of it. So what we are saying is purpose rotates with life, as we said, sometimes surviving. Purpose rotates with life, as we said, sometimes surviving is someone's purpose because that is what they need to aim towards in that moment. Once they've gotten through that moment, then they can set a new purpose and strive for that. Purpose is kind of the goals we set ourselves. And when we can get to the self-actualization stage, when we self-actualize, and when we can get to the self.
You love studying.
Self-actualization stage from the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That's when we can try and find that greater purpose, or that you can't even say greater purpose. It's just another purpose which we wish to pursue in life. If it helps people, awesome. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's all just something to accompany us through our progress through experiencing life.
So you have progress through experiencing life. Yeah, you can see how we kind of belittle purpose in this video as well. We say it's very important, but we also say it's not the foundation of everything, you know? It's not some grand thing which we have to do or have to aim towards. It's just an adventure to accompany us, so we may as well enjoy that adventure, that journey.
Life. To truly experience life, we have to first decide to enjoy life, and then we can pursue it. It's not pursue life, then enjoy it. It's enjoy life, pursue it. It'll come from better intentions, motivations, everything if you learn to flip direction on these two things. And yeah. And then we've got, it is all optional. Direction on these two things. And then flip direction on these two things. And then we've got, it is all optional. Essentially calling and we've got, it is all optional. Essentially calling purpose optional to a degree per individual. So it's up to you what you wish to pursue and what provides purpose in your life. And it can be anything. It really can. So optional. It is all optional. You really can. So optional. It is all optional. You choose your purpose. Maybe an inner calling demands your attention or fascination in certain dynamics in life. We are all different in You choose your purpose. Maybe an inner calling demand.
You choose your purpose. Maybe an inner calling demands your attention.
Choose your purpose. Maybe an inner calling demands your attention. Maybe an inner calling demands your attention or fascination in certain dynamics or fascination. Attention or fascination in certain dynamics in life. We are all
12 o'clock or 1 o'clock on this computer, but it's 12 o'clock because daylight savings. So essentially it's about time to wrap it up.
In life. We are all different in what we enjoy and cherish. So it is up to you. To you what you wish to pursue and the extent to which you wish to pursue it. It is all optional. You choose your purpose. Maybe an inner calling demands your attention or fascination in certain dynamics of life. Maybe an inner calling. You really can. So optional. It is all optional. You choose your purpose. It is all optional. So optional. It is all optional. It is all optional. Your purpose. Okay. So optional. It is all optional. You choose your purpose. Maybe an inner calling demands your attention or fascination in certain dynamics of life. We are all different in what we enjoy and cherish, so it is up to you what you wish to pursue and the extent to which you wish to pursue it. This is life. You wish to pursue it. This is life. It is quite fascinating when you choose to actually see life for the freedom it grants, rather than to take it.
Yeah, we need to get better at our reading, just be a bit more straightforward, less robotic. Speaking naturally, speaking to the camera, is getting a bit more fluent over time. I guarantee a year ago from now, even like 5 months ago, we would not be talking to this extent to the camera as flowy as we do today. And that improves over time. And it's gotten a lot better with the meditation videos and also with these ones, but now we just need to get better at our script. at reading the actual document. I think that was a big problem we used to have with all the old videos, was it did seem very scripted. It did seem very like not from the heart, which it was written about, but just having these segments of being able to actually talk about our depiction of it and what we want to talk about from a place of no script, from a place of just saying it on the spot, is a lot more authentic and a lot more natural flowing than it does when we're reading off something, or when we're relating like this.
Freedom it grants, rather than to take it for granted as though we deserve things. Everything should fall into place.
But we like these little segments because they delve on things that we miss as well, or they give a clearer picture of what the blog says, and it allows us to elaborate on top of that. Finding psychology as well it's kind of like you do better when there's things to elaborate on. When you're given a word and you said formulate this, you can formulate it. Or if someone's got like an idea that they're talking about and then you elaborate, like you understand it and elaborate, there's a lot more learning to be done. Like delves further into a topic which has been thought about already.
Yes.
Rather than just rereading a topic which has been written about already.
Rather than to take it for granted as though we deserve things, everything should fall into place. Things. Everything should fall into rather than to take it for granted as though we deserve things. Everything should fall into place. Rather than to take it for granted as though we deserve things, it should be handed the freedom it grants. Rather than to take it for granted as though we deserve things, everything should fall into place, and if not, handed on a platter. Everything should be handed on a plate. Everything should fall into place. Rather than to take it for granted as though we deserve things. As though we deserve things. Everything should fall into place, and if not handed on a platter, then to complain and blame everything else, so that we may accomplish nothing. Everything else, so that we may accomplish nothing. Think about your personal goals. Everything else, so that we may accomplish nothing. Think about your personal goals. What is meaningful to you, and how do you wish to achieve them? This is where
a lot of people derive purpose from their family as well, looking after their sons and daughters, or looking after people, looking after their hubby, their wife. People can set purpose in that. Purpose is set by anything, just the goal.
This is where
really
purpose is provided. It is your journey accomplished in your
something to align with
your own time. This is where purpose is provided. It is your journey accomplished in your own time. Make it something. In time, make it something which provides purpose for you, or even those around you. Purpose is optional. We choose which purpose we provide around you. Purpose is optional. We choose even those around you. you. Purpose is optional. We choose which purpose we pursue. It is like
I don't know why we're still going. 10 minutes has passed.
pursue. It is like
We just like talking about purpose.
and we are free to determine and expand upon a purpose for ourselves, to give ourselves or to just produce in general.
Holy.
We are free to determine and expand upon a purpose for ourselves, to give ourselves or to just produce in general a meaning in life. Stemmed away from the self, because you have religion as well, which is giving purpose for an abundance of people, which you can see that purpose allows people to live more fulfilling and valuable lives for themselves. So purpose, helpful. What we're saying is you can determine your own purpose. Determine your own purpose. Just produce in general a meaning. And we are free to determine and expand upon a purpose for ourselves, to give ourselves or to just produce in general a meaning in life. And expand upon stemmed away from the self, because you have religion as well. What we're saying is you can determine your own purpose, and your own purpose is determined by what is meaningful to you. And your own purpose is general a meaning in life, and expand upon a purpose for ourselves, to give ourselves or to just produce in general a meaning in life. What we're saying is you can determine your own purpose, and your own purpose is determined by what is meaningful to you, what provides you a sense of fulfillment, or what provides you a sense of accomplishment. Provides you a sense of accomplishment. And your own purpose is determined by what is meaningful to you, what provides you a sense of fulfillment, or what provides you a sense of accomplishment. Sense of doing the right thing, who knows, it's up to you. A sense of accomplishment, or a sense of doing the right thing, who knows, it's up to you. We do see a lot of people not taking responsibility for their lives, which results in people blaming responsibility for their lives, which results in people blaming and complaining about having things go certain ways. Things go certain ways. We see a lot of people blaming and not taking responsibility for their purpose, or blaming others, or blaming other things for not allowing them to obtain their purpose. But when a purpose is only derived from the self, and complaining about having things go certain ways, we see a lot of people for their purpose, or blaming others, or blaming other things for not allowing them to obtain their purpose. But when a purpose is only derived,
I don't fully know. Let's see what that does.
complaining about having things go certain ways for not allowing them to obtain their purpose. But when a purpose is only derived from the self, it is something which we it is something which we kind of birth into the world for ourselves to pursue. Then attempt not to blame outside resources, as that already takes away from the credibility of finding your own purpose. At the end of the day, it is up to you to pursue what you wish to pursue.
Honestly, pretty good. Good information. Could have been done better, but
you
for like
and
third video
also
of new
the
format,
extent
not bad at
to
all.
which you wish to pursue it. What you wish to pursue, and
Could have been
also the
shorter.
extent to which you wish to pursue it. It is your responsibility to obtain this for yourself through putting in the effort, through taking responsibility in finding the meaning which you grant for yourself and exploring it. Exploring that and pursuing the things which develop upon those abilities. The ability of finding your own purpose. At the end of the day, it is up to you to pursue what you wish to pursue, and also the extent to which you wish to pursue it. It is your responsibility to obtain this for yourself through exploring that and things which develop ability. It is also to putting in the effort, through taking responsibility in finding the meaning which you grant for yourself and exploring it. Exploring that which you grant for yourself and exploring it. Exploring that and pursuing the things which develop upon those abilities to further see that. It is also our responsibility to see that.
We're just going to finish it at this point. Not the full video, we're going to have to come back to editing tomorrow. But we may as well get this part done. So and we're going to say it's also our responsibility to enjoy the journey.
Our responsibility to not overindulge in purpose so much to the extent that we let life pass us by and we determine our feelings based off how much we have derived based off how much we have derived from our purpose in that day. In that day. We are saying this as more of a warning at the end of it, as finding purpose is amazing, but do not allow your emotions to be determined solely by how much you be determined.
Relaxing, eh? Relaxing mid-video.
Solely by how much you achieve on a day-to-day basis in regards to this purpose. Pursue purpose, don't go insane because of purpose, and don't guilt trip yourself because of purpose, because that's not enjoying the ride either, and that will cause us to compare and all other habits which are not helpful. So find purpose, pursue purpose, create your own purpose, and allow yourself to truly just experience the life as it is before you, coming from a place of loving life, and then second to that is your choice in pursuing life, what you wish to pursue. Anyway, that is purpose. I hope you get something out of it.
We're saying that pretty much second.
I hope you get
Find happiness and then find material purpose. Essentially what we were saying.
Something out of it. We are trying to quickly catch up Anyway, that is purpose. I hope you get something out of it. We are trying to quickly catch up we are catching up all the blogs to the current blogs, which we are keen for, and we'll get better at this speaking on camera stuff as well. Anyway, take care. See ya. See ya. Take care. See ya.
There we are. Done. Well, that's done for the day. I'm gonna stop the stream because I gotta get to work very soon and we are 25 minutes late. But 2.5 hours? Yes, that is good. We're after 4 hours per day. That is the goal. So 1.5 extra hours. Achievable. We'll fix it all up and we'll continue back tomorrow. Like we said, time to get on top of things. I know we've been struggling and yeah, been overindulging, but this is the time we get on track and we get everything together, this point forward. So let's do it. Let's zoom and we'll see you when we see you.